Hey guys, my name is Eugene, and this video gonna be about how I installed the Kwik Lift in my garage and basically show you what's involved. First of all, you could see here that I had to buy one of those G-floor mats. This G-floor mat is about 20 feet by 9 feet, 9 feet wide and 20 feet long, and I put it so that the flooring itself won't be as cold when I'm sitting under the car, when I'm laying under the car. And the reason about the lift, because I have 5 cars and I have to maintain them every Saturday, Sunday, and I'm just exhausted from being under the car all the time. So this Kwik Lift I got for 800 bucks. The mat itself I got for 200 bucks. So that's 1,000 bucks total. The 800 bucks included the delivery to my place. And then this lift also requires a jack that's gonna run you at around another 200 bucks. And I will show you the jack in my other video, the one I used for this Kwik Lift, and I will give you a better review of the Kwik Lift later on. And tell you if I am happy with it or not. So basically here you see that the ramps consist of 4 pieces, and the piece that is farthest away from you, the one that has an extra leg, basically the one farther away, those pieces are the heavy as hell because of that extra leg. That leg is super heavy duty, and the ramps are pretty heavy. I mean, I've seen the videos online where a woman is easily installs the Kwik Lift in her garage, what seemed to be her garage, but what she obviously broke a sweat. And I could tell you that you do need 2 or 3 people to assemble this lift or disassemble this lift. If you think you're going to be able to do it alone, you have to be a huge guy. I mean, I am not really physically fit, and I could tell you right now that I'm that tall guy with a funny hat in the middle, with the green hat, and I could tell you that if I would be putting this lift myself, I would not be able to do so, simply because I wouldn't have enough strength to put the lift together. I would need somebody's help to assemble it, to disassemble it, and basically I recruited my dad and my brother to help me because they have a lot more energy than me. So once you put the 2 pieces together on the ramp, that ramp is unliftable. You would not be able to lift it anymore by yourself or even together. I mean, it's extremely heavy piece. And here we're basically measuring that we need about 6.5 feet between edges of the ramp for most of our cars to drive on or off of it. And those end legs, the ones you see here, the ramp actually sits on top of those legs, and those legs are pretty, I can't say super heavy duty, but they're much better quality than anything Chinese I've seen in quite some time. And this lift is not Chinese, and I will again give you a review later on. And those rods, basically on the pictures, the ones they have on their website, I was thinking that the ramp is being held in place by one of those rods, but those rods don't do anything except making sure that the ramp won't slide out from that support leg. So the rods are there just to make sure that the ramp won't slide out. The rods there don't do any sort of strength structural support for this lift. So that's one of the misconceptions I had when I was buying that lift and I was looking for the lift online. And that tube, right? This tube, it's extremely heavy. I mean, and that jack of mine right there, that's from the freight harbor, 1.5 jack. It's not even tall enough to lift that lift, and you need at least 21-inch. Basically, you need a jack that lifts up 21-inch at least, and those jacks are usually around 200 bucks at Harbor Freight, including the tax and delivery and tax, whatever. So honestly, I wanted something that I would feel extremely safe under. And after putting it together myself, I could tell you that it's as safe as it can get. I mean, I honestly didn't feel like anything gonna fall on my head when I was working on it later on. And those those middle support bars, I can't really find them useful yet because first of all they are heavy. They're heavy to move around, but heavy duty. I mean, heavy and heavy duty. So I will show you how the cars basically look on those ramps, and that oil changes are extremely easy now. So I mean, I've been doing oil changes on pretty much all of my cars using this lift now. This is my brother's car's Toyota Camry, and Toyota Camry is ideal fit. I mean, it fits fine on the lift. Um, Again, the central bridges, I'm not really familiar with them yet, so I can't really comment on them much yet. But again, subscribe, and once I give you better reviews of. By the way, there are jack stands and jacks on the left side. I will do a review on those later on. I have pretty much 4 jacks now, and bunch of jack stands, maybe 6 or 7, and yeah. So. The lift fits fine in my garage, and my garage, as you can see, I have limited ceiling. I can raise that back of the car of Toyota Camry, and it's not gonna touch the garage door. It's gonna be just fine. And there's plenty of space to work on the Toyota Camry. I mean, you don't have to lay down under it. You could actually do everything on your knees here. So that's a good thing. Now I'm gonna show you my BMW 7 Series, which actually is nowadays it's for sale, but not really for a cheap price, because it's if anybody wants a BMW 750 Li that's been in California most of its life, then again, the videos, I'm gonna make plenty of videos about this BMW. I already made plenty of videos about this BMW. I can upload them later on, and there's plenty of room here to work on the BMW. And this car has only 32,000 miles on it. It's been in Scottsdale, Arizona, and in Rancho Mirage, California. Basically, a car from the desert, and I pretty much changed everything there needs to be changed at 32,000 miles on this car. And it's probably the only car that doesn't leak anything, the only BMW that doesn't leak anything. And yeah, I mean, it drives perfectly fine, and there's absolutely nothing is broken with this car. So I'm selling it for 20,000 bucks, and I know it's kind of high for most of you guys, because it's the year is 2006, but this is the only dent you could find on the car right there, and you can't even see it. But under imperfect lighting, under perfect lighting you can probably see it, but not if you look at it directly. Never been in accidents, never been flooded, nothing, no stories about this car. I mean, you could test drive it. Oh, by the way, if any one of you needs to rent a lift, I'm located in the north suburbs of Chicago. You could stop by anytime pretty much, and I could rent you this lift for 20 bucks for 2 hours. Or if you need it for a weekend, I could rent you my garage and my lift and my tools for I would say 100 bucks. So anybody needs to do anything under the car, and you are in the North Chicagoland or in southern Wisconsin, you could just drive over, put your car on this lift, do whatever you need to do, and again, 20 bucks for 2 hours, or 100 bucks for the whole weekend, basically. Do whatever. And the reason I like this mat is I've been doing some oil changes on it, and any oil that spills on this mat, it doesn't get absorbed into the mat. I can pretty much absorb it after the repair. Here you could see that my height ceiling constraints right there. This is the Lexus GX 470. It's also for sale right now, but it also doesn't have any stories, so the price is kind of high. Basically, the BMW for sale is 20,000 bucks, and this Lexus is 22,000 bucks. The only thing is this Lexus has 92,000 miles on it. And so if anybody's interested in a Lexus GX 470, and I got it from a Lexus dealership, it had a 5-year warranty on 90,000 or 100,000 was it? Basically up to 100,000 miles or 5-year warranty. The warranty was over like half a year ago something, but I'm selling the Lexus as well. Also not flooded, never been in any accidents or anything like that. And again, again, my brother is trying to point out some imperfections that you can't even see on the camera, but yeah. So again, if you want to have a detailed review of this lift, I'm gonna make a separate video for it, but this was basically assembly, and hopefully that helps. And again, I put my BMW on it because it's up for the oil change. So thanks so much for watching, and leave a like and subscribe, all right? Leave a like, please. Thanks so much. Bye.